Hi, it's Kenneth Goh, Editor-in-Chief of Harper's Bazaar Singapore, and I'm joined here today by the beautiful Shu An.
Hello, Kenneth. Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely, and we're here today to discuss GucciFest.
Yes.
This incredible mini-series that is co-directed by Alessandro Michele, the creative director from Gucci, and Gus Van Sant.
It's such a beautiful pairing because both of them actually make space for a lot of people who are not regularly seen in the mainstream, and they make space for them in such a wonderful way.
I know, and what did you actually like in the very first episode that you've seen?
Okay, so very first scene where they start in a doorway. Instead of entering the house, we're retreating into it, which I thought was really gorgeous. You're retreating into it and then it introduces us into this incredible world.
I know, and for me it was that scene of Sylvia who was actually lying in bed with a white sheet, and then she peeled off the layers, and there she is, you know, dressed as you do to sleep in a black lace Gucci jumpsuit with bralette, you know, feeding your goldfish, going through the everyday, brushing your teeth, watching telly, doing your yoga stretches in Gucci lace.
Totally normal. I mean, this is how you do the woke up like this, right?
Exactly. But I think that is the madness of Michele, combined with, you know, his creativity and his true love for fashion, of how he melds these two worlds into something that's so beautiful and so poetic.
Yes, so poetic. And I really loved how they're really moving and living in all these pieces throughout all the films.
Exactly, and that final scene that really stuck in my head was when she went to pick up the mail. Not in that same dress, no. It was pastel sequins to the floor with a little matching cap.
It was so adorable, that pink, baby pink
know.
sequin confectionery looking.
I know, exactly, we love.
Super love. So the mail that she was going through were actually invitations to past Gucci shows.
Exactly.
Now this is an interesting choice because earlier in May this year, didn't Michele say that he was going to stop doing seasonal shows and just focus on 2 in a year?
Yeah.
That's huge, right?
It's massive. So what Epilogue actually did was end Fashion Week as we traditionally see it. And then what we are right now, which is the Gucci Ouverture, that's his own version of Fashion Week. That's his own fashion festival, you know, and he's working with great artists, he's working with such wonderful people in the arts, and he's really supportive of the arts. You know, Gus Van Sant and Sylvia, and really turning fashion on its head, you know, being a true disruptor of fashion.
So in stories, characters are so important. So our main character here is Sylvia, and we follow her as she goes about her day in Rome. And also you have this plethora of fascinating people, and also the character of Gucci.
Yes.
Because what I realized was that they put in bits that hint to Gucci's history in this film. So you have the 1921, the year the house was founded. You have the bamboo bag.
Yes.
That was one of the first bags that Gucci came up with.
Exactly.
And then now you have a reiteration of it. And then also you have coats from previous collections.
Yeah, and do you remember the part when Sylvia was throwing that red dress off the balcony?
Yes.
And it magically appeared in episode 2 on all these women
Yes,
in
outside
the
the cafe. Yes.
That's the great thing about Michele, you know. The dress is reinterpreted, you know, it's seen on all these wonderful women, different ages and ethnicities. And, you know, it's truly magical because it brought me back to the day when I first saw the collection, 2015. You know, Michele's very first collection, and I shot it again in New York. Yeah, it's these beautiful memories that bring back, and that's the special thing about Gucci. You can actually get something that is reinterpreted and reissued.
Reissue. Oh, so that means that this dress, like, and some pieces, if people didn't manage to get their hands on it the first time, they might be able to now?
Yes, they can. And if you miss any of the episodes, you can watch it on GucciFest.com.